Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm starting this week's vlog on Sunday because I don't know what else I'm going to be doing this week. I'm currently going to be working with my father today in this really big house setting up for an auction. So that's why I look so beautiful, that's why I'm wearing my outfit. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. Don't know how much time I have to talk, but this house is magnificently large and beautiful. I don't even know how I feel about this. I'm getting a little jealous. Hey guys, it's after the auction today. It ended like around 1:30. We made quite a bit of money at the auction. Of course, we only get a small amount from it since it's not really our auction, it's an estate style auction, so we only get a small bit. But I was able to get a really cool desk, which was pretty awesome. It was like a marble top. It was like an old sewing marble top, like desk sort of thing. I'm gonna remake it and make it like a beauty desk if I could ever have room to have a beauty desk again in my room. So my plan is to reorganized everything in my life right now. So I even have the urge to clean out the garage, and I don't even have that much stuff in the garage. It's like I just want to reorganize the garage. And Mom's like, go ahead, I don't care. So I need to spend a day doing that. But I need my dad there because a lot of the stuff in the garage is his that he has just sitting around that he was going to fix and hasn't even touched. So let's see if I can get him to either tell me how he wants to fix it so maybe I can do it or Zach can do it, or if he just wants to get rid of it because it's taking up room, and Zach and I don't have a literal spot in the garage to do our own stuff in, and we take up my mother's side, and my mother does not like that. So I gotta find a way to make a little space in the garage for Zach and I project because no one's giving us the room. So we'll see about that. So that's the plan in the future. I might actually start that soon because I'm getting real OCD lately. Like, it's worse than normal, which I'm fine with because that keeps me busy. Like, it keeps me going, especially with the extra hallucinations, audio and visual I've been having a lot lately. The OCD's been really keeping me sane on most parts. When I say sane is I've been keeping myself so distracted I'm not focusing on all the other things around me. And that's what I used to have to do when it came to my issues. Anyway, I'm heading to go pick up Zach. It's like 2:40, but by the time I get to the store, it'll be like 3:30 because this place was heading towards my psychiatrist. It's like halfway to my psychiatrist, and he's like 40 minutes to an hour away and hit the other direction. So I'm gonna be driving a bit, but you know what? I'm happy I'm driving a bit because this is the first time I've driven a long distance by myself without having any anxiety. Like, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel a thing. But it was very interesting today because after the auction, there was a lot of rain during the auction and people got stuck in the mud, and it was nice to be able to help people through. I couldn't do anything. I have a small little ass car. I wouldn't be able to handle anything if she tried. But I helped my dad and everything with it, which was pretty interesting. So, interesting day. That's why I wanted to film today, because I want to try doing lesser just blah videos where I'm just ranting or bitching or complaining, but talk to you about either something that seriously is happening at the moment with my life, like my mental health video. Like, if something mentally happens to me, I want you guys to know, because I'm not going to be always able to put up more videos on my channel about my mental health if it's just, you know, slowly dying down because of my medications. I want to compile them sometimes and say, well, these are my most recent experiences, and I'm thinking about doing that, but sometimes I'm going to talk to you guys about it in the vlogs so I don't forget about them. There's a lot of times where I forget about my hallucinations, visual ones usually, because I choose to ignore them. I choose to block them out of my brain because that's the way I help myself cope with the disorder. Didn't do it, doesn't work, no, but that's the way I try to do it. So I do want to do less vlogs or just blah, and that could mean there's going to be probably less vlogs popping up every week. So I'm going to probably do a vote on it in the community one day, so keep an eye on the community. I do try to post stuff on there for updating you guys about what's going on with my life, and if you guys want to help me with my channel changes, because I don't have enough patrons on there to really put votes on there yet, and to get a solid, like, yeah, no situation to certain situations. I might still do it in the community to YouTube until I get more patrons on my Patreon channel. Patrons, whatever. So either way, yes, I'm trying to think of what else I need to bring up. So it might just be videos of me going out and doing stuff, or like talking to you about mental health or real big situations in my life that are changing, or if there really haven't been really anything that's been going on for like the last 2 to 3 weeks, I'll make a vlog just telling you guys what has been going on here and there. And I don't know if it will happen or not, and it's not because I'm tired of making vlogs, so do not consider that. It's just because I'm what's the word? I'm just putting out too much blah content. I want you guys to enjoy, and I want to be able to experience more of actual cinematics. Like, I want to be able to actually visualize and edit it nicely, and just sitting in my car is just like blah, in my opinion. If that makes any sense. So either way, we'll see. Lately, the reason why I've been having difficulties with putting up videos, I wanted to update you guys for those who don't always keep up with my vlogs, but occasionally look, and you guys might just run into this one. I did have 3 wisdom teeth taken out of my face. I did go to the dentist. One was broken and was cutting my skin, so I went there. They decided to take all of them out. I haven't been editing. I didn't get to edit that. No, I did edit that. That was Wednesday. I edited that day and I put the vlog, but the last few days I've been having difficulties because I can't eat proper, because this one was surgically taken out, so my face was, this part was throbbing and actually was swollen. I still took pictures, I still did makeup, and I still went to work, but it was hard for me to eat, so it made me really tired the entire day. So it was really hard for me to focus on editing, if that makes any sense. If I'm moving physically, I can keep myself going, but if I'm sitting there looking at a screen, I fall asleep easier. I know a lot of people actually have that, so I'm not going to say if you understand. So, that, and I've been working at my dad's consignment store a little bit, helping them with process. They had a big storage unit they had to take everything out of, and they had to help processing the stuff, and my mom actually is still having a hard time processing and organizing the items, so she's actually going to have me come in, not this Monday, but the Monday after, to help her, because I'm very good at keeping like organization. So I'm very OCD. let's say that. I'm extremely, like, when I was just there, if there was a picture that was just not straight, I got frustrated and I started straightening it. Even started asking the people who were buying stuff to straighten it out. So, yeah. Anyway, a lot of people are like, well, that's not just OCD. Well, you're right, that's not just OCD. I do get intrusive thoughts, but my OCD isn't really just OCD, it's part of my schizophrenia. Because when you have certain mental disorders, there's a lot of times the mental disorders shows different signs of different disorders, and it just is compiled into one disorder, like schizophrenia. But since I have distinct portrayals of both schizophrenia and borderline, that's why I'm schizoaffective. So it's like 2 diagnoses in one, basically. Oh, other update, you guys have been wondering if I've been trying to get disability. I just signed up for it yesterday. My family friend who's gone through the process and who's helped her son go through the process has finally come back down. She was kind of MIA for a couple of months and hasn't come down to visit us, but she just came down and she helped me through the process, because a lot of times when I'm reading those documentations, my brain kind of fries up and it can't handle figuring it out. And there was times where she was reading it to me and I still wasn't able to process it. It's not like I'm stupid. My brain just literally is like, oh, this is something important, turns off. You don't understand any of it now. So a lot of times when I'm actually in a doctor's office or a dentist's office or somewhere that is important, I actually have to have someone there to hear what is going on and to see what's going on. So when it's brought back to us, I am not fried in some way. For example, when we just went to the dentist's office, they were telling me exactly what I needed to do, instruction, taking care of my teeth, how to take my medication. The moment they stopped talking, I forgot about it completely. I did not understand what they said. And by that time, my teeth were already taken out and I had the gauze in my mouth and I couldn't say anything really that they couldn't understand. I was going to ask them, can you write that down? But they couldn't understand me. So when we went out to my dad, because my dad was there, because I didn't want to let myself drive even though I was numbed, they asked him, do you want me to repeat to you what I told her? And I was about to say yes, but my dad's like, no. Like, so I just ended up going home hoping that the medications on the bottles would tell me how to take them, which they do, but it wasn't exactly how they said. I know there was one that was supposed to take differently, but I don't remember now. And they did give you a little paper about what you're supposed to do, but they told me specifically because apparently I had an infection, and because I had a surgical removal, my case was a little bit different than paper. So I I just didn't get to write it down. And usually Zach's there to do that for me. He's the caretaker. He is there to take the input so he can remember and then can take care of me just in case I get dissociated or completely forget. And he had to work that day. It was a sudden appointment. It wasn't like, oh, we have 2 days to hopefully you can get the day switched. It was literally the next day. So that's the case on that. So yes, I am sorry for the late video. That is what's been going on. I wanted to film a little bit today on Sunday because I don't know when I'm going to be filming next. Tomorrow, I don't know what's planned tomorrow. Hopefully I can sit down and edit. Tuesday, Zach has off, so I won't be able to video that day because usually I go grocery shopping with my mother, and my mother does not like being videotaped. So, and I don't know what's going on for the rest of the week. I know I'll work on Saturday again, so who knows? So either way, that's the events of the week. Hopefully I'll film. Like I said, I'm going to try to do vlogs only when something of relevance is going to pop up, but I will decide that with you guys in the community probably before this video is even up. So if it's already decided, I'm sorry I'm even bringing it up because I didn't think that maybe I wouldn't bring up that. So sorry about that. So I guess I'll see you some other day.